The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome, everybody, to 984, the Whiskey Brothers podcast. That's a lot of episodes. We are on our way to 1,000, where we will debut some stuff, talk about some stuff, new things. We may get to some of it this episode. Hi to everybody in the chat watching us on Twitch. That may change two things to talk about as we progress. We're in the studio today. Jerry Wayne Longmire, Trey Tudson. I'm Slade Ham, your host. Not joined by Sam Damaris, but back at house we got J.K. Spindler, a good buddy in town for the holidays, and Adam Taylor, director extraordinaire, doing trivial work. So we're wasting his skills, to be perfectly honest. It's good to have him in the room. Cheers. We raise a glass. We're drinking out of our.
But at least you can do it drunk.
Our bottles. Oh, you can do it. You can do it with your feet. The Stranahans. We're drinking the blue Peak, courtesy of. It's got a Solera finish, which is fantastic, courtesy of our good friend Nate in Colorado.
Boy, that'd cure a cut in your
We've
mouth
been,
right there.
We've been Strana fans. If they don't call them Strana fans, I will be disappointed. I bet they don't.
That is Strana fans.
Strana fans, because they do. They bottle it out there whenever they do. It's a big deal. Strana fans should be a thing. New Year's Eve saw all of us having happy times. You were at home with the family. You were in the closet with your emotions. I was in Colorado with Sam. Am I wrong? Tell me where I'm wrong. But we're all back. But also New Year's Eve, and this bothered us. We were all bothered by it. I raise a glass to poor dead. Deady White.
Deady White.
Well, there's the name of the episode.
Deady White.
Deady White.
She left us.
Sure to send some inflamed white people our way. Hey,
Perfect.
We love him.
Look at that.
Which one?
I'm partaking of the body of Slade.
That's she's been with us for almost 100 years. And if you count, someone said the 24 leap years she lived through, it would have given her the 24 days to get her to January 17th, where she would have been a full 100 years old. So perhaps she's up there doing whatever Betty White does when she dies.
I've heard it said many times, but I love the sentiment that when you die at 99 and people are like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, that's got to be a good feeling. I mean, she don't feel it. But.
No, but I thought that came out of nowhere. That's how I feel. Like she's 99 and it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
She was not one of those, I thought she was already dead.
No.
She was definitely not one of those.
When I found out she was older than the woman that played the mom on Golden Girls, it fucking threw me for a loop.
Not only Estelle Getty was, I remember looking back at
B. Arthur was older than Estelle Getty.
Everybody almost was. B. Arthur and Betty White were the oldest too.
Yeah.
Rue McClanahan, I think, was like
She's
50
younger,
something, and then Sophia, whatever her name, Estelle Getty. She was only like 62 at the time or something. Betty White was older than her, and she was 50-something when she was on the Mary Tyler Moore Show. She might have been older than that. She was around for a while.
She was a damn good-looking thing.
What's your favorite Betty White role? Favorite thing she ever did?
I'll go first. He can't think.
Go.
I'm sorry. For me, because I'm not like that, but I didn't see the Golden Girl. I didn't see stuff like that. For me, it's Bringing Down the House with Steve Martin and Queen Latifah. She played the slightly racist
like when
neighbor.
she gets out of her.
And it was she was just really fun. She was quick, like the same thing, very quick, funny. So
I liked her best in Lake Placid.
Yeah, she's fucking, that's a good one.
The alligator movie.
I love my mom watched the Golden Girls, and that shit was just, it's like one of those comfort things, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Should be. Thank you for being a friend.
She was hilarious on it, too. I mean.
Yeah, saying that she was from St. Olaf.
Reason I brought this up to Slade is I'm kind of waiting on the other shoe to drop.
So you think there's a dark side to her?
I hope there's I'm really hoping that there's some sort of dark
that Betty White had
HBO documentary.
She had a sex dungeon.
She had a sex dungeon or something crazy, some Paula Dean type thing. No.
I feel like some
99
people
white
had a
years,
plantation wedding or something.
something. And it would still just be hilarious. Like, it would just be hilarious. It wouldn't really be offensive.
But that's the question. Do you think they would? Here's the question: is Betty White if something came out,
I done said so much fucked up shit. Every time he moves, I think I'm getting fucked up. Like I jump every time he.
My back's
shifts.
hurting. I told you I was
man.
drinking the body of Slade. Now
It's-
my back's fucked.
Fucking voodoo episode right here.
that's how I get you.
I'm checking his closet for dolls after this.
I can't lean over the table with this back, but I'll get you.
Cheers,
Have a
Jeremy.
sip.
ahead, buddy, you say.
Fuck, what was I about to say? Where were we?
Sorry about
Oh,
that.
no. So if Betty White, if something came out about her now, do you think they would erase her legacy the way they, you know what I mean? Think about the people that where they've gone back post-mortem and been like, oh, yeah, we can't.
Yeah.
You know, Elvis or what, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but think about how many people they haven't been able to do that with who have done. I mean,
Who?
every time Eric Clapton opens his mouth, he says some fucking terrible
Right,
shit.
but his baby jumped out a window, so we keep like giving him
And he
a
wrote
pass.
a song and made a bunch of money off of it.
Yeah.
His baby went wee?
Oh,
I don't know this.
all the way home.
Wee.
All the way home.
Wee.
All the
It was
way
4
up.
stories. There were a lot of wees.
Damn. Oh, this wee had an echo. Okay.
Yeah. It
You know, David Bowie and the underage girls and stuff, and nobody shit on his legacy.
yeah,
still
but I feel
remains
like
intact.
Bowie didn't really get. It wasn't like 2020 went after Bowie. You know
No,
what I
no,
mean?
no.
If this
That's
generation,
true.
of, some of these people
I'm
died.
a Bowie fanatic, so but
bro,
I hate that part of
books
him,
on the
but-
table. I'm a diehard Bowie fan, but
Yeah.
also Bowie died like what was that 5 years ago, 6, however. It was pre.
2019.
It wasn't 19, 18.
Yeah.
Had-
Wasn't
It was
it him
2017,
and Prince at the
actually.
same
17.
year?
That's what I said.
Yeah,
5 years.
it's him and Prince
and
died
Prince
the
in
same
the
year.
same year.
Whatever
Oh,
same year.
yeah, like 5 years.
Yeah,
That
you're
was
right.
6.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. So anyway,
It just doesn't feel that way because the last 2 years just feel like one
feels like Prince has
long
been dead
fucking
forever.
year. You know what I mean?
It really does.
Yeah.
I still feel like we're in 2020.
It's
Nothing feels different.
it's the end of 2019 going into 2020 in my brain.
I'm
We are
waiting
2
for
years removed
season
from
3 of the Tiger King and
that's
just whatever the fuck else is going to
Whatever's
happen
happening.
and some more versus battle and
yay Zoom shows.
That would be wild. Wouldn't it be wild if they just started like cancel like no more fucking like they did the Cosby Show.
Yes,
Just no more Golden Girls. Like whatever the fuck she's in.
but what
they
happens?
start removing.
and it'll just be some rabid rednecks that keep posting on
Yeah, they
YouTube
keep
like, you're not going to
reposting.
take this away from
Taking
us.
Betty White away.
We'll watch every goddamn episode of the Golden Girls.
Thank you for being a friend, motherfucker.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, man.
That's
I would
the-
love to see fucking rednecks protest about Betty White.
So they got so Cosby's a good example of what happens when they decide you're done, right?
Yeah,
the
they
the
started
show you cannot
moving
find
it,
that show.
yeah.
Now, what about the collateral actors to all of that, right? That's all Malcolm Jamal Warner really had going for him.
Yeah, that and Malcolm and Eddie.
Felicia Rashad, man, I
Yeah.
mean, she's done a lot of other stuff, but that was her big one. That was
All
her
of
nut.
that was
Everybody
everybody's-
on it. Did
And,
anybody else?
What's the big guy, Aquaman's wife? I can't remember her name. Lisa Bonet.
Oh yeah, she was on that.
That
That's
was her
right.
big
God.
nut.
Yeah, she's married to Aquaman. I thought she was married to Lenny Kravitz.
Who's that guy, the
Nah, that's
Hawaiian
over with.
motherfucker? She
Jason
was
Momoa.
back in the day.
She went from Lenny Kravitz to Jason Momoa.
Yeah, she pulls well.
Good.
She's like 20 years older than him.
Yeah,
or some
she's
shit.
yeah, she's elegant though.
But yeah,
She
she's
was
a very
jet-
classy, beautiful
yeah.
lady. Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, I just came twice. Lisa Bonet.
You didn't make the sound.
I can't. Sorry.
I don't hear about you coming unless I hear the sound.
I forgot about the sound.
Yeah, Lisa Bonet was.
It'd be so much funner if you didn't say it if you just made the sound.
I know. Damn. I do. That's
Rewind it, Adam.
I do that with my brother. He loves it. He loves it.
How do we rewind
We
Twitch?
can go back.
Y'all got a weird family.
Fix it in post.
There we go.
So who else aside from Betty? Who else has lived a moderately perfect? I put J.J.
Dolly
Watt.
Parton.
Dolly Parton. That's a good one.
The big
She-
titty lady.
Yes.
Yes. She's a wonderful human being.
Flawless. Even
I don't know this. Okay.
So she's a Tennessee white woman that the left loves.
come on.
A Tennessee white
Where
woman who
is
sings
this?
country music.
Supported BLM.
Totally on the right
When?
side of everything.
When the George Floyd and all that stuff was happening.
She was around.
Oh yes.
Yeah, she's
She's still alive.
around. She's still alive.
Oh,
She has a
okay, okay,
charity
we
that
talking-
all
okay.
the charity does is you send her a letter and ask her for books for your kid, and she sends you books for your kid. She wants to make sure, when she was growing up so poor, she didn't have books in her house, and she wants to make sure every kid can read and has books.
on her. And books are cheap.
That is great.
That's easy.
But it's sending them out and shipping them there. But yeah, it's like
What is the
I
other
like to
shoe?
believe though that she's actually going down to the post office with these books herself. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be right back.
I just mean she's been pretty delightful.
I'm
You
not-
know, she's done a lot of good.
She's perfect.
So
I
what's
have
her
no-
thing then?
She sings country
the
music.
other
What's
shoe.
wrong with her?
The other shoe. If you just sending out books, that other shit got to be something.
I mean,
Something.
Sex Dungeon with Betty White.
They partnered together.
Absolutely.
That
Yeah,
would
been
be-
married to the same dude the
This
whole
is-
time. The guy that didn't want anything to do with fame, he owns a paving company, and she has kept him out of the limelight all these years, and she goes on RV trips
Kept him in
with
the limestone.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm
I do
thinking
use a lot of limestone.
anybody that's doing anything that's like positive for kids
Uh-huh.
was
Is doing
on-
something you're doing at the
was
cover.
on that Epstein list.
You got that's
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they caught a flight because that's the thing. You try to, you know what I mean? You
But
try
what
to
if you
cover
were-
your karma with the
except she was
hand over
doing
hand.
good shit before all that came out. And she wasn't trying. You think those people are just doing good to write their karma, or they're doing good to make sure they have some positive currency
some
when it
tickets
comes
in
out in the
the
light?
bucket.
Because nobody had been caught at that point. I think she's
You know who
just,
the meanest human being alive is? Oprah Winfrey.
oh yes, no doubt.
Oprah is
No doubt.
is as philanthropic as she is.
I fully
this
believe.
lady is evil. Wait till that doc drops.
I believe Oprah Winfrey would back over a dog if it wouldn't move and she needed to be
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah.
When she dies and Gail and Stedman start talking,
It's gonna be
it's gonna be good.
the Oprah Winfrey tell-all when it finally gets all outed. She's gonna go down as one of the worst people in the world.
Gail and Stedman gonna hire him a ghostwriter and go
Yeah.
to town.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
But they only do docs on two type of people: There's black celebrities and Jewish ones. Because I always think about HBO is the king for pedophile docs.
Uh-huh.
If you was a pedophile, they're doing your doc.
Right.
And
It's good to have a network you know you can go to.
yeah, Woody Allen. Woody Allen. I can't fucking say nothing after that. Any hoochies. All right. Yeah. So,
I screwed my stepdaughter, but HBO got my
Right.
back.
which he didn't do anything really wrong. But
Let's return to that. What?
that's his. No, we don't have to. His shit was all. You know what I mean? It was all in house. So it was, it was like it was all. It was all in house. So it was like, when we do, his stays here. So it was.
Brother, I come from Northeast Texas. That feels wrong.
Because he's Jewish to you. That's why. From Northeast
Was he
Texas,
Jewish?
Jerry.
Woody
yeah,
Allen's
Woody
Jewish.
Allen.
That's
What
not a
you,
very
what,
Jewish
name?
name.
Wood and the Allen? Goddamn.
I didn't know that was a Jewish name. That'd be like Woody Huffman or something.
Yeah, I forgot his real name.
Woody Alberg.
Allen is I
Oh,
think
okay.
his middle name, but I think his last. I forgot the last name. But anyway, that's beside the point, sir. They don't really. They dropped the Elvis doc. It was all about Elvis being a twin and searching for shit. And
Wait, he was a twin?
Elvis was a twin. The twin died,
Twin died at
inside at birth. So that's why. He
Oh,
was
because
always
Elvis
so
ate all
lonely
his
and-
nutrients.
He was ate him. So that's why he was always so lonely, and he was
Yeah.
actually really a sad because he was missing this.
And he's real attached to
And
his
his
mom.
mom
when
was
his mom died, it,
very
like, fucked
attached
all
to him
up.
because
You think that's real?
she
You
lost
can miss
the baby.
you can miss an in utero brother you didn't know you had.
I don't think he missed a brother he didn't have.
Yeah,
I think he missed out on something that he felt like he was supposed to be attached to.
I got you.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
supposed-
you know
It
what
was
I'm
more
saying?
an
There's
idea
something-
than-
I've never eaten my brother.
Good call. None of them
Yeah.
look tasty.
they don't taste well. But anyway, they did his shit. And it was all about him searching for something and this sadness and this thing and this that. There was never a part where it just
Her
went.
name's Ham.
You said what?
Her name's Ham. I'm sorry.
You gonna have to tell us what you laughing at.
I don't know.
Motherfucker
I don't
just had
know.
a hillbilly
He said,
chuckle.
I've never eaten my brother, and I was like, "What's his brother's name?" And I was like, "Something Ham."
Oh,
okay.
oh shit!
That's
Sorry. I got tickled.
Yeah, you gotta catch us up.
I was 4 jokes back.
God, I mean,
You were like, it's back there. I kept walking.
Damn.
I was like, how many cars back?
My God.
I couldn't get it out because I started giggling about it. It was sorry, my bad.
No, you good, bro.
Where were you,
You
Trey?
at the A-Leaf again? Damn. Oh, I got it. 4. Jerry, we are in algebra class.
Oh,
3
then
problems
A,
ago.
Then A then. A would have been
Possibly be triangle. This is.
I'm fucking on my point.
Oh.
But anyway, they always do those documentaries. But everybody's got that Shoot a drop.
So who else is still? I think Keanu Reeves is in that bucket. Not a negative thing.
Tom Hanks.
He could be in that bucket
But
too.
I guarantee.
No, his name was on the Epstein list.
Yeah, but everybody just went. Eh.
Him and they did that to him and Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker was on that list. Like,
Yeah.
he owes the IRS.
Yeah,
nobody.
yeah.
They was just like, he's in deeper shit.
After he quit drinking. After he
He
quit
fucked with
drinking.
the money. You can't do that.
Like, you owe the government money. You're off the hook.
That's
That's the only way you could be on that list is if you owe the government money.
it's worse.
Everybody's been on that list, but yeah, Tom Hanks and Paul Rudd maybe even. It's kind of like sliding in that, like meaning just
yeah.
kind of. He still got some life to live.
A lot,
What about,
a lot of white people on this list.
The singer kid.
yeah,
He's like our young Sinatra now. What's the one owns
Who?
Timberlake?
Justin Timberlake.
He's the y'all Sinatra.
He did.
You're not gonna find much.
Did y'all
I
hear
mean, you're not
this?
gonna find much evil.
Did you hear this?
do come back to the
I'm
table.
sorry,
I
my
know.
bad. I know. I was leaving, and I was like, okay,
But
where's
you
this
can't because I
going?
gotta go
he's-
with
you're
you.
right, you're
I
right.
would call
I
him
mean,
Sinatra.
I mean, as far as his appearance and the way he handles himself in the media, he's kind of like of this generation. He's that kind of dude.
I find him talented. I think he's a good. See, I'm with you on it. He's an actor. He's a singer. He's multi-talented. He does all the jobs. He was part of a group.
Okay, I see all these boxes.
I'm just giving similarities to defend Jerry's.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
have to. I mean, if you disagree, tell me why you disagree.
And then, but I find him talented.
no, he's very talented.
I just had never made the comparison of anybody to a Sinatra. I'm like, I don't think Timberlake would get me killed for spilling his drink or something. You know what I mean?
I kind of worry he might.
No, I feel like he'd smile.
That's
He'd
funny.
smile.
That is.
You might
very
get your
funny.
ass kicked.
You'd never see Sinatra in some of these SNL sketches Timberlake has
Oh,
subjected
hell no.
himself to. You know what
Sinatra
I
ain't
mean?
having fun.
Well, could I wear a tuxedo while I'm in this banana costume?
That shit's for Dean. Don't
Yeah.
fuck with me.
That's
Little rap
You hit
for
up
a
Dino
reason.
if you want silly.
yeah. Timberlake's fun, but
There's
there's
somebody
there's
who's
been
gonna-
he hadn't really been busted in any scams or anything, right?
No.
He's pretty
Mr.
bulletproof.
Rogers was another guy
He
that was
was-
like, and they showed, and that shit was annoying. Man, like, this motherfucker's so perfect. They got Tom Hanks to play him.
I know.
That's how
the-
fucking like on. You know what I mean?
What? Now there's a documentary on Netflix I haven't watched, but was Bob Ross the painting dude?
Oh, he was all fucked up.
Was he?
Yeah.
He have like a
He was a fucked up person, or he was fucked.
He
meaning,
didn't
like,
do fucked up things,
okay.
but he was a fucked up.
Had demons.
He had demons. Yeah.
like he drank a lot,
Yeah. No,
And
like
punched
he
cops?
had some mental problems. You know,
like depression.
deal with shit. Yeah, yeah.
Well, we all got
Oh,
that. That doesn't make you a shitty person,
And
You
that made
can't
him
be
keep that hair for all that
shitty
time.
and
bro.
sad.
That hair though.
He hated it.
He hated it.
He fucking
couldn't do it.
despised it,
He
and
wanted
they
to be
wouldn't let him
bald.
cut it.
He tried to get cancer to get rid of the hair.
That's
Wow.
It's in the documentary. That's how much he hated it.
I didn't see that part.
He was swimming in Beaumont Bayous and
commitment
shit.
to the
He was
bit,
just-
not to the flumes. I'm telling you, come on, buddy.
He's still there. I need cancer.
Fly me to Victoria, Texas right now. I want to drink the
Please.
water.
Anybody. He was microwaving soda cans and eating them. That's how. On fire. This is a flaming Dr. Pepper. It's like,
That's dark.
that was pretty.
Maybe
dark, but-
Captain Commander. What's
Captain
that fucking
Kangaroo.
dude? No,
Commander
the,
Mark.
The art.
Mark
Commander
Kissler.
Mark.
Commander
Yeah.
Mark. I got. You know what?
That's about as good a dude as I ever heard of, man.
I can tell you this. So do you follow him now? Like his.
No, I just loved him growing up. I learned to draw from him.
So same, and growing up, that was like a big inspiration for me drawing. He now lives in Houston and he still does drawing lessons for kids. He puts out a series
he
of books for them. His son
Did we can get him on the podcast?
has no, it's
That's probably a
it's
little
probably
too
not his
dark for
vibe.
him.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
but he is his son is special needs and has a lawn mowing business and fixes vacuums, and all Mark does is support him on Facebook. It's just the most
Sweetest
joyous. He's
thing
one of the
ever.
few people that I like. If I go, he's at the top of my feed.
I still like if I'm on the phone for a while, I will sit there and doodle those little
Yeah,
spaceships
with the little
and
puffs
shit.
of smoke and the pipes and the
all
that
the
dude.
circular
Secret-
and the perspective.
Secret City,
and everything.
baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a. You didn't have PBS.
It's
I
a
just
hotel,
don't. I don't. That guy don't
Draw that guy.
I
Yeah,
just
it's
do remember
definitely
that
before
guy.
your time.
but they didn't have
Okay.
paper.
Yeah.
We are.
I grew up with the gay Teletubbies,
Oh, well,
so I'm that era.
this is redundant.
They were all
Oh, yeah, Power Rangers and all
Rainbow
that
is-
horse shit.
Oh, the purple one.
Gay.
We are contemplating.
Shut up, Adam. We got to get him laughing at that. Otherwise, I'm just on a homophobic island.
That's why I'll turn my back on you real quick. I was so
yeah. So moving on. This guy.
look at you dragging people in with you. Get over here.
Get over here. You gonna
Going down with me. They were here too, officer.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you were already in the car. What you?
Daddy, go right there. That's the real suspects. No.
Well, I had a motherfucker do that to me.
What?
He was already in the car and got me involved. That's the worst.
That's fucked up, bro. If you're already on your way, it's not like you only do half the time if we both go.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
That's the
yeah.
right.
Go do it all the time. They got you first.
That's
I
sorry.
was like, boy, get these cuffs off me. Son, we're going to have an end of a friendship.
So two different directions we can go here. I want to mention briefly the NFT conversation. We have no one knows what they are.
No one knows what they are.
And we are slowly figuring it out. So there's going to be, if you're listening to these episodes, we encourage you to simply stay close to the fold. We will most likely, as we tiptoe towards episode 1000, let you know how we're going to deploy and do some of this stuff. But we're playing with some cool ideas, and if you're part of our inner circle at the moment, you will likely benefit from that just by proxy. So
Good possibility.
it's going to take an entire episode probably to just
explain
what they are. It's a brand new world of
All
of
I know is
technology.
they're super unfungible.
That's very non-fungible.
Very good, Jerry.
That's a
That is awesome.
You would not.
We would have lost money.
Yes.
We thought you were going to try to figure out where to hang an NFT up in your house.
Well, over the bed, clearly.
They're natural.
Right over the bed.
That's where I do most of my fungible.
They would. Yeah. Trey does his fungibles in the closet.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah,
cries.
or with my parents. All right, go ahead.
We're gonna do something cool with them, and you guys. That's all we're gonna tell you about them right now. I want to ask a question that you brought up on a previous conversation. We were talking about secret societies.
Oh, yeah, I've been reading all that Scottish Freemason shit.
So now I think I have Masonic stickers on the taillights of my car. And
You do. I was tripping out on that one day.
Yes. I've also not always works in my benefit because some dude, he was being an asshole on the road, and then I fucking cut him back off, and then he comes back around honking at me. When I turn around, he tries to give me whatever the air handshake. I don't know what their shit is.
Yeah.
And then he shows me his Masonic little compass or whatever, and I was just like, and drove off. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
I've been doing them.
Are those the ones? I don't know.
I used to work traffic.
Here's the thing about secret societies. I am not part of any group. I've never been part of even like a fraternity.
What do you call this?
College things like exactly.
This feels like a Houston comedy fraternity.
It does, except for the fact that I feel like those societies of some sort all have secret initiatives and identifiers, and we don't have any of that. It's if we see each other, the way we know we're each other is, motherfucker, we're us. Like, you're in this, you're in this.
There's no secret handshake.
I don't have to walk
no
up
agenda.
Right, I got to rub your third knuckle with my pinky and lick your neck and you're like, oh shit, we went to the same lodge.
Why don't we start that?
Whatever, you guys give it a whirl.
I want to lick your neck first.
Yeah, let me tell you what else I got to do to the third knuckle, and then you tell me if tell me if you're still in. I'm guessing no.
I'm pretty open-minded, Slade.
God damn it! I quit my own fraternity.
Never mind, I'm out.
I'm out. This is
That's so funny.
my religious headphones, and I'm going home.
Yeah.
Well, I would. You said I would. You think I'm what? You were about to say.
I felt like your bit about no gay shit. It's just you. It's not a buddy at all.
That's hilarious.
Anytime we bring up anything about what I mean, like let's just say if whatever, there was some society that was just it was capitalist secrets. I'm not all that. I'm listening.
No, I'm
That's
not
called
all
the Freemasons. That exists.
I'm only partially. I'm only so capitalist. I'm not like
You ain't all the way in.
I mean, I'm for many
It's like
things.
you're the most
But
capitalist.
Slade believes in social services
Yes.
to some extent.
Okay.
Yeah, very
Oh
much
no,
so.
I know you
Very
ain't.
much
Yeah,
so.
you
Yeah.
ain't like it. Ain't like an
Yeah.
insane. I mean, yeah, you charge us to
Unless
get in
they're
this bitch.
approaching him on the street.
Yeah,
and then pivot, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm pro.
we be paying $10 to record with you. So yeah, if you was that far off,
Slade believes in social services. He just doesn't want to do them.
Yes, that's I do believe we should have them.
I'll give a little money so somebody else can do
they
them.
should exist but for other people to
You
do.
could have. I contribute.
Fair enough.
I contribute.
But whatever. There's whatever. There's
What would your
information.
secret society be if you could form your own?
Fuck.
And y'all had an agenda. What would your agenda be?
Okay, I've been thinking a lot about this. Okay, this is fucked up, but okay. I think it would be I would have a secret society to like gentrify white neighborhoods.
To reverse gentrify.
To ungentrify
Yeah.
Well,
them.
no, I mean to gentrify.
No.
What does gentrify officially mean?
It just means to make new of the old.
It's
Okay.
a word I
That's
hear
all. That's
people
really all
use.
There you go.
gentrifying is. But because we have a color scheme attached to it,
I thought it had to do with opening
we only
doors
see
for
it-
people.
Oh,
open divorce.
Opening doors for people.
Oh, chivalry. That's dead.
that's
So that died a long time ago, sir.
right.
No, but yeah, it would be to gentrify. So my secret society.
What neighborhood you gonna start with in Houston?
Heights, Montrose, Heights.
No, Montrose is no. That I don't want that fight.
That's fair. That's fair.
Too many alphabets. I'll pass on that. If I was in Houston, I would try to take over River Oaks.
Ooh, that is a
guessed
bold
it.
move to the hoop.
We would gentrify.
And then what would you what would you replace with what? So River Oaks, for those of you who aren't in Houston, is the central. I mean, we are dead smack the rich area.
It's the
at
old
Shepherd.
rich.
Yeah, Shepherd and West Gray. It is where the old laugh stop used to be. If you head a little bit west from there, that whole neighborhood snaking back of these massive houses that are just.
It's old money.
It's
old
money.
money.
So you'd go to River Oaks, and then you'd start how? What's your battle plan? Those two Starbucks across the street from each other?
gone. They
Gone.
are immediately active athletes.
Oh, perfect. Both of them.
Shoe stores.
Both of them.
Glamorous.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Outstanding.
We're taking that over.
Same selection on both sides of the street, or you gonna split it up and give some exclusives to one?
They're gonna be like the marathon stores that Nipsey Hussle set up. So you can go in there and buy shoes and possibly buy a house.
Okay, that's I'm in.
Like it's like mortgage.
We got
companies and
finance
shit.
and shoes.
Yeah,
everything.
we got everything in there. But I would like mine would be that's what we
Ran
would
a
do.
wheel out back.
We would gentrify, but then we'd have like coated, like black coat, black brothers.
Police in the streets.
They would be murdering these people in their homes.
Oh, you're gonna take it by force.
We're taking them. Yeah,
That's not
that's
how
fair.
secret societies work.
this is my secret society.
So it's not super
Marvin
secret
Gaye
so far.
Benny.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this
So
is mine.
So what's your plan? So say after you
We're
guys,
secretly murdering him.
as you guys move through approximately a
This
3
nigga gonna
square
tell me how
mile.
to answer. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So as y'all move through a 2 square mile area in the center of Houston, slaughtering people for their homes, what is the plan to keep it secret?
Just be black.
What's
I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh yeah, that'll keep you
It's
from going to
that-
jail. That's a good plan.
The plan to keep
Your
it
plan to
secret.
not go to jail is be black?
We're using black children. They'll never see it coming. You'll go over there, they'll think it's a tutoring session. And then whoopsie daisy, raise it to the neck.
I think you need to go back to the communion idea.
This is
Well, let's hear yours. Does it start with sheets?
I don't think I would. I would have my secret. If I was gonna do one, I think I would
Money.
do one. No, it would be. I would troll. I would not, because to become a Mason, right? You gotta. It's like 39 degrees or some shit. I forget how many. 33. You gotta do a lot of different things. And from what I know, some people who are, and the way I think like the first 2, you actually got to read a book or some shit. But then like 4 through 29 are just like you got to clean up the kitchen at the lodge or something.
community
And then
service, a lot of it.
past that, then I don't know if there's other. So they're not real steps, but I would create a lot of steps. Like an infinite amount of steps, and just see who could hang in the longest.
Yeah.
And I might have a 7-year dude
just
on
be-
like step 242, and the whole step is just to go find a particular Hootie and the Blowfish CD that may not exist anymore. You know what or a cassette. But if you can fulfill that, then you're on your way to Grand Poobah ship, which is the next tier. And that's 243 through. I'll only tell you 249. I won't tell you what's after that. But you could get through these next 6 and easy the next 9 months if you really stick to it, Timothy. They're always named Timothy.
So Scientology, basically.
Yes. Yes.
I want the black market LimeWire download of Adam Durant doing Always on My Mind at the Viper Room in L.A. in 1997. You don't get it. You failed. Sorry. You're out.
Burned to CD. That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would just keep you along for the ride, and there would be so many things to memorize. The handshake would change every day, like a password.
You send a newsletter out every morning.
Like a Wi-Fi password. You'd have to shake a hand a different way, and it wouldn't be just a particular knuckle. They'd all have like a kid and play dance you had to do with your shoulders or some shit. You know what I mean? That's yeah. Yeah, I'll have you hopping around. Yeah, you will be doing all kind of shit to get into my dumb club that doesn't exist.
That sounds fun.
How far you think you'd
Not
make
as
it?
fun
How
as-
far would you get?
I mean,
How far would you get? Would you get further in? Would you get further in my club or his?
Probably is, be honest with you.
You're not
that
black,
seems like
so
an
you're not
easier
even in.
work.
No.
That's
Oh, mine's easier?
I can go kill
God.
some old white folks.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
And I like shoes.
You gotta kill old white folks from jumping his plan.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen until 137 with me.
Oh,
That's
yeah, my shit's step 1, murder Whitey.
This is I'm roping it, bro. I got a plan. You know what steps 1 through 3 are? Get a Cinnabon. It's fucking bro.
Your shit is
I'm gonna
easy.
have so many people. So many people gonna be in my club.
So many Cinnabons.
That's-
The key to a secret society is is low, right? Is low members.
Yes.
Like a lot of members, but not a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
a lot of members kept in the dark.
Yes.
You can't. The trick is, I think, to all good secret societies is nobody in the society can know the secret.
What do you call it?
Society.
Society.
That's how you know.
What do you call yours?
I don't know. Just Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's
Fuck River Oaks.
there is 100% in Elm Street in that neighborhood.
Right.
What's yours?
Mine's simple. There's some white folks murder in it, though.
Oh,
So you'll
hey.
like it.
Look at you cheating off his paper.
Look at you appropriating.
Copy it off his paper.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Look at this.
The whole thing's about
Let
appropriating.
me gentrify your fucking.
I'm gonna get
society.
enough. I'm gonna get enough Texans together that understand that beans don't go in chili,
Ooh.
and we're gonna go around and execute motherfuckers. What change it? Because I'm tired of arguing with stupid people on the internet about it.
Pretty sure you checking in for the Rob Mungle pulse?
Yeah, I'm just making sure it's
I
not
believe
him.
that shit before Rob Bungle. Fuck it.
That's
The original recipe has no fucking beans in it. Chili doesn't have beans in it. I'm tired of arguing
Yeah.
with dumb motherfuckers on the internet.
Now, here's
about
the
it.
question.
I
How-
can't not.
How are we gonna get you guys to keep that fucking quiet? That's
Well, once we had the society.
between you guys and the vegans.
Really,
How are we-
we don't even got to kill people. I just want to run around with a bottle of Visine at chili cook-offs and like, you know what I mean?
What does that do?
Oh, Visine, you know,
a
people
laxative.
used to put it in your alcohol, man. It fuck you up. Make
It doesn't
you shit your
anymore.
pants.
They,
yeah, they
changed
changed
the
the
formula because
Fuck
people
it.
started doing it.
X-Lax. We're dumping X-Lax in chili with beans.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Normally the chili.
Yeah.
what-
Yeah, it's a
That's
threefold.
That's an awful
Yeah.
plan.
I don't have a name for it. No
Of
free
Of course you
holies.
don't. No free holies.
Free-
NFTs. No free holies.
We're the free nolies.
free noli.
Free
yeah.
noli. That's
No free Joels.
fascinating.
Is a good. When I brought up a weight loss plan because he brought up something that made me think of it. Would a good way, as a good weight loss plan, be to food poison yourself?
No.
No.
Because you should feel good about yourself after a
Fuck
diet.
about none of my ideas.
I do. I do.
I just know I can still eat
No,
food
you said why?
poisoning.
No, you say because you should feel good about. Go ahead.
A diet should make you feel good about yourself when you're done, and like the process shouldn't be that painful.
But
right?
is this about feeling or is this about results? Because if I could just take a miserable night and throw up 8 pounds,
okay?
I just shit and throw up 8 pounds.
Right, but if you're not happy at the end of it, then what's the point? I'd rather be fat and happy than skinny and miserable.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, you're tapping into something.
Even being fat and angry is still nice. You're not hungry.
You're not hungry.
So I'm just, I don't know. I feel like there are easier paths than say forced poisoning.
Yeah, but it's on yourself.
Well, okay.
See,
now,
when it's
hang on.
self-inflicted, it's
Slade
not
looks
as
like he has
miserable.
a lot of experience with weight loss.
Well,
Yeah,
you-
I'm not. I'm not against this. Plus, the you don't have to grocery shop as frequently. In fact,
Okay.
the longer you wait, the better your meals are for what you're trying to
Yeah,
do.
trying to do.
That's you eat some 3-month-old sausage. It's going to do way more for you.
But my whole thing is,
That's how bad people want it. There have been a remarkable number of people who had to go to the hospital to get tapeworms removed out of their stomach that they went to Mexico and bought and put in themselves.
Where what?
There have been a
Self-administered tapeworms?
yeah.
look at that. I can confirm
Yeah,
this.
dude, there's a shit ton of
Confirmed.
ER stories about it. And, fucking even Grey's Anatomy did an
So wait,
episode on it.
tapeworms go into your body. They don't eat the food you eat. They eat the nutrients from it.
Yeah, but I didn't say people were fucking being smart about it.
They just you just let a worm eat all the parts your body was gonna keep, and then
You should
And
have
leave
the rest.
and you shit out the bad part.
but then the worm, and then you just have a worm in your body. You just
and then
you
the
just
worm
you,
gets bigger and bigger, and you have to go to the ER
well, yeah,
and
'cause
have
you've
it
been-
removed
yanked
before
out.
it starts eating your fucking intestines.
Got you. And you time that out. And are you losing weight when it's... Why y'all what?
I don't know why he's laughing.
Are you losing weight?
That didn't occur to me that you would actually have a plan
Yeah.
for how to put a worm in your body for long enough and then go have it extracted.
Yeah,
Yes.
you go across the border and buy one
They
of them
can
worms.
grow a baby.
Who
and they
gets-
tell you how to use it. And
Okay, well, how the
Come on.
okay? So they get do they put a baby? Do you just swallow it?
yeah, you swallow it,
You
and
swallow
they
it?
give you
Is it-
pill that you take when you're done that kills it, supposedly.
Like an abortion.
But it's a scam. It's the pills of fucking what do they call that thing that don't do nothing?
Placebo?
No, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry, I was
Fucking this guy. I'm like, what? What hillbilly word you got? It's called a fake.
No,
He had a different
Different what?
pronunciation of
I
it
did.
because he's
I
red.
did.
He
I
thinks
was
it's
like a
placebo.
placebo.
Placebo. Placebo or placebo.
I was honest to God thinking placebo, and I was like,
Place, but
I
no,
got- see?
placebo ain't it.
And
Oh, maybe it is.
letters are all there.
They'll pronounce
Placebo.
that shit differently.
So-
I got there.
So they give you a placebo, and then they got to pull the worm out of you later.
No, then you poop it out. If
It does
kill.
Well, no, they do. So what happens? A lot of people end up in the ER and have to have the worm removed. But supposedly, if the God damn it.
Pill
Placebo.
does
You got me fucked
With
up
the
on this
placebo.
now. The placebo
There we go.
fucking was real and killed the worm. You would just pass it.
Right, but it's not because it's a placebo, and now you gotta.
Yeah.
So you gotta.
Stop saying placebo. Stop saying- I'm struggling with this already.
He's a football player, right? Placebo.
Yeah.
Verse. He was. So do these people know this going in? Is this part of their research?
I wouldn't suspect.
Is this part of the conversation that the
Yeah.
Mexican doctor has before he puts a worm pill
Have
in your
you
mouth?
been to a Mexican doctor? There's
No.
not a lot of conversation.
No,
This do this. Take this.
it's okay. It's a
It's
worm.
okay.
It's a
It's
worm.
legal here.
You take the pill. The worm goes.
Sounds like weight loss.
yes,
That's all I'm hearing.
but that's
And
not
I'm on
Yeah,
the
they
right
do lose
path.
weight, but they gain, a hefty ER bill.
the amount
Sometimes
of
die.
happiness I would lose knowing I was cohabitating this body with a worm would just not sit well with me. I think I would rather be just a little heavier. However much heavier I was before the worm without the worm. And just
Okay,
be
but my whole thing. All right, so what I was saying with the food poisoning, along with that,
Right.
the thing that makes this thing more tolerable and easy to cope is that it's self-inflicted. I think the most miserable part about food poisoning is that like
It
it's
just
like
happened to
It's
you.
almost involuntary. Like you're eating to enjoy. You're
happened
like, what
to
the-
you.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? But if you're doing it to yourself, you're like,
you saying if you knew you were gonna throw up for the next 12 hours,
All right,
you'd
bro, I
be
got 2,
much
3
better with it than if you just surprised.
surprise.
No, because now I got to know about it for 3 hours.
No.
You don't even get to enjoy the next 2 hours of whatever dumb old food you ate.
You know what?
You know what I
Slade?
mean?
You need to plan better.
That's
Okay?
my plans are fine. I'm happy.
You got to plan
That's
better
where
when
you start
you
drinking a shit ton of water.
when you are
That's gonna be
self-inflicting
bad. That's gonna-
I'm
food
just-
poisoning.
I'm telling you, I don't want an additional 3 hours of knowing I'm going to be exploding all over a room later. That's just not
Well, what if they gave it to you and told you it was a
a placebo. Then,
Oh shit! That's what that is.
then I think no. I just would rather not have food poisoning. That's where I'm going to go. I would just rather. I'd rather go run. I'd rather go be
thin as a
miserable and exercise for 3 hours than be miserable and roll around on the floor for 12.
What if that's the initiation into my secret society?
The secret society to get into the group
to
of
get in there to start murdering whites. You gotta do self-inflicting food poisoning.
I'm out now.
Yeah, that's a lot
I
of.
changed my mind.
That's a lot of rules.
I gotta know we can trust you with yourself.
Yeah. Welcome back. Have a Cinnabon.
Yeah.
You can't. I quit.
Have a Cinnabon.
Yeah.
Wait till we get to the part where you gotta eat the 3-day-old sausage.
This is not me being an asshole at all. It's me coming as a compadre.
I'm gonna do this shot while he does
So,
this.
I don't like this fucking
If
warning.
if it was guaranteed that you could lose 55 pounds with the tapeworm, would you do it?
No.
And keep it off.
If it was 100, yeah. But 55, no.
Okay, 2 tapeworms.
55.
Yeah, double up on the
That's
tapeworm.
just math.
Goddamn it.
This will scale.
55 's
Sometimes you
a
gotta take
fucking-
2 Advils.
This will scale.
I'm pretty sure my tapeworm would die. So what
Yeah.
the fuck are you eating?
That's why we got 2.
That's why we got.
That's why we got 2.
The other one. Yeah. You wouldn't do it. Why so?
For 55 pounds? No, I just wouldn't. I don't.
All right, well,
I
let's.
don't want a
Would
living
you?
thing inside of me that
Amen.
doesn't.
Would you?
Feels rapey.
Would
I don't
you
like
put
any of that?
No, you consented to.
Would
that.
you put a tapeworm in you if it would fix
Pretty sure I
your
wouldn't.
if it would fix your clavicle or your back?
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
Yep.
To be able to, you know,
Well, too bad they don't make those kind of
just to
tapeworms.
be able to fucking like drive and shit, like just shit that's like a bother. Fuck yeah.
Bro, if a tapeworm could have fixed my back,
You letting it eat all that shit up.
bro,
Yes.
I'm
So
fiat.
you got us. Fuck. We know you lying.
Yeah, and I get
Not
the
to
added.
lose weight. You didn't say anything about fixing my back.
I'm
Yeah,
just-
but
look,
fucking.
that's
I
I-
got 2 torn discs. It's going to magically fix that shit. I might look in that goddamn tapeworm.
Okay,
I ate
there we
enough
go.
fucking opiates.
There we go. That's all I'm trying to see. Let's have a tapeworm party.
Why are you with all the damages? Why are you not on heroin?
I was not heroin, but opiates. I was on hydrocodone and shit like that
No, the
for
real
years.
shit though. He on. Yeah, he doing. We talking about. You know.
I found a better way.
wrist slapping in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Where's Jerry? That's
He's writing a jazz song.
we talking about where's Jerry heroin? Goddamn it! Not, oh, Jerry's right there popping pills. No,
I don't like being constipated.
All right. I think we've done it. Is there any untrodden ground amongst these
Did
episodes?
we talk about the? Oh, we did.
the
enema.
The NFT.
That's what you need.
Yeah,
to get that tapeworm out.
we are going to talk about it. We should do a special post about it. There's a lot of things to consider as we go forward, and some of what that will get you, and some of you will be getting it pro bono probably, and then
Yeah.
some of you will have access to them. They're going to be very limited, and we don't know some of the machinations of how that's going to work, but it's going to be cool, and they're going to benefit you, and they'll kind of be lifelong Whiskey Brothers passes, similar to what some of you guys picked up when we taped the special. All that information coming. If you're not following us, if you're listening to this and you're not following us, jump on top of it. Facebook, but especially YouTube. All great things happening there. New episodes come out twice a week. We'll be going into a best of Is This Thing On, a game show we play here. We might be looking at a live version of that at a local show sometime soon. We have Silly Hats coming out this year. Been worked on very diligently by Will Loden and Nick Palermo. 3 episodes to go on that, and then we'll be releasing that season week after week. And some other shows. Trey's working on a brand new sports show called The Out Route that we'll be talking to you about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just a variety of
Gonna be
things
fun.
happening on our YouTube channel. Go over there right now. Click the sub button. It's going to be the best way to make sure you know when we drop anything new. And for the rest of you, stick around. We have a Drunk Dial hotline. We'll ultimately compile those. 323-510. Sure. Yes, 323-510-7468. That phone number.
I mean, what you want?
Stay tuned to All Things Us. We're going to give you plenty of opportunities to get involved with us. Special thanks to Adam Taylor running everything digital for
He
us
just
back
woke
at
up.
house. That's fine. We can we can live there. J.K. Spindler in the house. Good to have you here as well. To everyone, we wish you a happy 2022, and we'll see you on another episode soon. Out. Off. You can leave it off. Yeah, there we go. We are going to do some NFT stuff, and some of you guys, Charita, Cake Day, I scroll back through. Trifton, you're in there.
Yeah.
Adam, you're in there. Who else? We're you guys. We're gonna gift y'all. So we just pay attention. That's the only way I know how to say it.
You know who are loyal.
There's we've got a pretty strong list, and we'll take care of you guys. So nothing we do going forward will leave you in the dust, even if it's confusing. I would tell you to get and just privately, while we're not on the air or anything, get a like a Coinbase wallet. You want a crypto wallet that you can store NFTs in. It's really simple. It's basically an app. And that Coinbase wallet will allow you to collect an NFT and have it. You can show it anywhere you want, and no one can steal it from you, and it's pretty awesome. So that'll get you access to Whiskey Brothers things down the line. Stay tuned. That's probably going to happen. Episode 1000 will be when we'll deploy a bunch of that stuff. So we got some runway.
Definitely keep you from being fungible.
No funginess. Thank y'all. Y'all are the best. We're going to peace out of here, and we will see y'all soon.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
Music provided by
Scarface.
Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.